Um, Art should be for everyone, and it's not this experience where it's just the artist in isolation working alone. So I was interested in collaborating, the idea of sharing the experience. And so the project is about me and my mother collaborating together, making a piece of work about her memories. My mother's central to the project. Without her, I couldn't get started. It's really about this journey that we take together, where she would show me the exact site of her life experiences. For me, it's about interrogating memory itself, because I guess memory is a much more complex thing than we assume. So how do we know that the sites where we took the photographs are the exact sites when the world is changing constantly? So that was an interesting thing for me to interrogate with my mother. There was one particular apartment on Canton Road where we lived for a few years. He had paved the floor with plastic tiles. I just remember that as a child growing up in Hong Kong, in the summer when it's too hot, we used to sleep on the floor, and we used to roll out the tile that resembles the exact sheet that he would use in the apartment. And so despite there being sort of like a 15, 20, 25 year space and time in between us living there and him living there, there is this common theme of him using a tiled floor and we also using a very similar plastic tile. So that was quite interesting. I think it's important for us to make this work so that we can understand through memory somebody's identity. But although it's about a particular person, I guess one of the things I try to do is to make the work accessible for other people. And if it can be accessible, it means that it's not just an individual identity, it's also a collective identity, and therefore Hong Kong's identity. I'm sure that some of my mother's life experiences are not unique to herself. They're kind of experiences that other people will experience. Things like falling in love, where do you meet your partner, how did you go to school? Those are common themes that we share. So despite making a work about one person, the individual, it's also about the collective.